Welcome to Let's Talk Today, your daily dose of English and inspiration.
Leo, why is it that we can talk for hours in our own language, but when someone asks in English, "So, what do you do in a typical day?" our brain just goes blank?
Because typical day suddenly feels like a big exam question.
Yes, and it's crazy because daily routine is actually the easiest topic because we live it every day.
Exactly. You don't need fancy English. You need simple, clear English.
Today, we'll make it simple: morning, afternoon, evening, and we'll give you ready-made sentences you can copy.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk about your routine confidently at work, in IELTS speaking, in interviews, or just when you meet new people.
Let's do it. Hey, English learners, welcome back to Let's Podcast Today, your cozy place to learn easy English through real daily life conversations. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo. We're really happy you're here with us.
Maybe you're cooking, walking, cleaning, or traveling to work right now, and you want to speak English naturally without feeling nervous.
If that's you, good news. Daily routine is one of the safest topics. It's normal, it's easy, and you don't need to be perfect.
Today, we're going to teach you the exact phrases you need to describe your day, step by step.
Here's the plan. The easiest grammar pattern for routine, present simple, morning routine vocabulary and sample answers, afternoon routine, work or study, evening routine, relax, family, hobbies, a natural role-play conversation, common mistakes and fixes, mini quiz, repeat after me speaking practice, word tour, 10 keywords, homework and 7-day speaking challenge, bonus if your routine is different, night shift, mom routine, student routine, bonus, weekend routine, bonus, small talk follow-up questions, so conversation doesn't stop.
And don't worry, this is a safe space. We speak slowly, we repeat, and we keep it simple.
All right, let's start with grammar. Daily routine usually uses the present simple because it's habits, things you do regularly.
The simplest pattern is I usually verb plus time. I usually wake up at 7.
Add frequency words. Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
Examples. I usually wake up at 7. I sometimes skip breakfast. I rarely drink coffee. I never work on Sundays.
Now, very important. Present simple with he, she. He, she plus verb plus s. He wakes up at 7. She goes to work at 9.
This one S is small, but it makes your English sound much more correct.
And if you forget sometimes, it's okay, but try to notice it.
In my interview, when they asked about my routine, I tried to speak fast because I was nervous.
And fast speaking makes mistakes bigger.
Yes, I said, in the morning I am doing breakfast, and the interviewer looked confused.
Because do breakfast is not natural. You say have breakfast, or eat breakfast, or make breakfast.
Exactly. So today I want you to learn the natural verb plus noun pairs like make coffee, have breakfast, take a shower, do the dishes.
Yes, those word pairs are what make you sound natural.
Morning verbs: wake up, get up, turn off my alarm, check my phone, make my bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, take a shower, get dressed.
Natural collocations. These are very important. Take a shower, not do shower. Brush my teeth. Get dressed. Make coffee. Have breakfast. Pack my bag. Leave home.
And the most real phrase, I hit snooze.
Yes, hit snooze means you press the snooze button and sleep again.
Sometimes I hit snooze 3 times.
That's a routine too. Time phrases. At around 7. Right after that. Then. After that. Before I leave. On my way to work. By the time I get to work.
Example: By the time I get to work, I've already checked my messages.
That's slightly advanced, but very natural.
On weekdays, I usually wake up at 7. I get up, brush my teeth, and take a shower. Then I get dressed and have breakfast. After that, I leave home at around 8.
Short answer, great for beginners.
On weekdays, I usually wake up at around 7 a.m. I stay in bed for a few minutes and check my phone. Then I get up, make my bed, and open the window for fresh air. Right after that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a quick shower. I get dressed and make coffee. If I have time, I eat breakfast at home. If I'm in a hurry, I grab something small like fruit or toast. Before I leave, I double-check my bag, phone, keys, wallet, and then I leave home around 8.
That sounds natural and detailed. Let's do a quick drill. Maya will say a line. You repeat it. Ready?
I wake up at 7. I get up at 7:10. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make coffee. I have breakfast. I leave home at 8. I go to work.
Perfect. These 10 lines alone can build a full answer.
Work routine phrases. Start work, check emails, reply to messages, plan my day, work on tasks, attend meetings, take notes, talk to coworkers, finish a project.
Lunch phrases: take a lunch break, eat lunch, grab lunch, have lunch with coworkers, eat at my desk.
Eat at my desk is the sad modern routine.
True.
I usually start work at 9. First, I check my emails and reply to urgent messages. Then I make a to-do list and start working on my tasks. I usually focus better in the morning, so I try to finish important work before lunch. I take a lunch break around 1. Sometimes I eat with coworkers, and sometimes I eat alone and listen to a podcast. After lunch, I continue working, attend meetings if I have them, and take short breaks to stretch. I finish work around 5:30.
That sounds like real life. And learners, notice to-do list. Very useful phrase. If you're a student, here's a sample. I usually have classes in the morning and afternoon. I go to class, take notes, and try to ask questions when I don't understand something. I eat lunch around 1. After lunch, I study in the library or at home. I do homework, prepare for exams, and sometimes work on group projects.
Great. Simple and clear. A lot of learners ask, what if my routine is not fixed?
Yes, like freelancers, parents, or shift workers?
Then say this. My routine changes depending on the day, or my schedule is different every week.
That sentence saves you. It gives you freedom.
Exactly. Then you can describe a typical day, not every day. Evening routine, home life plus self-care phrases.
Evening routines are often about rest and self-care.
Useful phrases. I get home around. I change into comfortable clothes. I cook dinner, or I order takeout. I spend time with my family. I help my kids with homework. I go for a walk. I work out. I do chores. I take a shower. I scroll on my phone. I read a book. I go to bed at...
And you can also say, I try to sleep early, but I often sleep late.
The struggle is real.
I usually get home around 6. The first thing I do is wash my hands and change into comfortable clothes. If I'm hungry, I cook dinner. If I'm tired, I order food. I usually eat dinner at 7 or 8. After dinner, I clean up a little, do the dishes, and relax. Sometimes I watch a show or talk to my family. I try to study English for 15 to 20 minutes, even if I'm busy. At night, I take a shower, get ready for bed, and I usually go to bed around 11.
That's a full evening answer. Very good. Now, weekend routine is very common in IELTS and daily conversation.
Weekend phrases. On weekends, I usually sleep in. I do laundry. I clean the house. I go shopping. I meet friends. I visit family. I rest.
Sample. On weekends, I usually wake up later, have a slow breakfast, and try to relax. I do chores in the afternoon, and in the evening, I watch a movie or meet friends.
Simple, real, natural. Mini quiz time. 6 quick questions.
Question 1. Present simple is used for routines. True or false?
True.
Question 2. I am wake up at 7 is correct. True or false?
False. Correct. I wake up at 7.
Question 3. Which is correct? Take a shower or do a shower?
Take a shower.
Question 4. Which is correct? At 7 or in 7?
At 7.
Question 5. Add S. She blank to work at 9. Go.
She goes to work at 9.
Question 6. What does hit snooze mean?
It means you press the snooze button and sleep again.
Excellent. Hey Maya, how's your morning going?
Pretty good. I woke up a bit late, but I still had time for coffee. How about you?
Same. I hit snooze twice, so I rushed a little. Did you eat breakfast?
Not really. I just grabbed a banana. I'll eat something later.
That's fair. What time do you usually start work?
I usually start at 9. I check emails first, and then I work on my tasks.
Nice. Sounds organized.
Let's correct more common mistakes.
Mistake. I do breakfast. Fix. I have breakfast. I eat breakfast. I make breakfast.
Mistake. I go to the bed. Fix. I go to bed.
Mistake. I take breakfast. Fix. I have breakfast.
Mistake. I am usually wake up. Fix. I usually wake up.
Fixing these makes these sound natural fast.
Here's the full challenge with extra tips.
Day 1. Morning routine. 30 seconds. Use usually and then.
Day 2. Afternoon routine. 30 seconds. Add, I take a lunch break.
Day 3. Evening routine. 30 seconds. Add, I try to.
Day 4. Weekend routine. 30 seconds. Add, on weekends.
Day 5. Add 3 frequency words. Often, sometimes, rarely.
Day 6. Speak to a mirror for 1 minute. No stopping.
Day 7. Record 1 to 2 minutes. Listen and notice one mistake to improve.
1 mistake per day is enough. Improvement is a process.
Repeat after Maya, one sentence at a time.
On weekdays, I usually wake up at around 7.
On weekdays, I usually wake up at around 7.
I get up, brush my teeth, and take a quick shower.
I get up, brush my teeth, and take a quick shower.
Then I get dressed and have coffee.
Then I get dressed and have coffee.
I leave home at around 8 and commute to work.
I leave home at around 8 and commute to work.
I start work at 9 and check my emails first.
I start work at 9 and check my emails first.
I take a lunch break around 1.
I take a lunch break around 1.
After work, I go home, eat dinner, and relax.
After work, I go home, eat dinner, and relax.
At night, I get ready for bed and go to sleep around 11.
At night, I get ready for bed and go to sleep around 11. Excellent. If you can say this paragraph smoothly, you can answer routine questions anywhere.
Word tour time. 10 key words and quick examples.
Let's go.
1. Routine. My routine is simple. 2. Weekdays. I work on weekdays. 3. Weekend. On the weekend, I rest. 4. Commute. I commute by bus. 5. Snooze. I hit snooze when I'm tired. 6. To-do list. I make a to-do list every morning. 7. Lunch break. I take a lunch break at 1. 8. Chores. I do chores on Saturday. 9. Relax. I relax in the evening. 10. Go to bed. I go to bed at 11.
Try using 2 words in your comment today.
If you're still here, great job! This topic looks simple, but it's one of the most useful topics in real life.
Because people ask it all the time, in interviews, in small talk, in IELTS.
Homework 1. Record 30 seconds about your morning routine today. Homework 2. Comment 1 sentence. I usually blank at blank. Homework 3. Bonus. Write 1 weekend sentence. On weekends, I usually blank.
And if you want corrections, comment your routine. We'll help.
Remember, routine English is easy. Keep it simple, speak slowly, and practice every day.
See you next episode.
Bye!